Hi students, welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss how to make journal entries through accounting equation. Our second method, modern approach. In this modern approach, we are trying to make the journal entries through accounting equation. We try to solve accounting equation through plus or minus, right? But in accounting, plus or minus will not use. In place of plus or minus, we will use debit or credit. This is also very easy process. First, I will write here accounting equation. We are proving capital plus liabilities equal to asset, right? Before following this approach, first you should know every asset have a debit balance and every capital or liabilities have credit balance. Debit balance will divide into two parts. Debit balance means its nature is debit and credit balance means its nature is credit. Okay. In this debit nature, sometimes the debit nature will increase. When the debit nature of asset is increasing, that time we should debit the asset. Okay. Sometimes the debit nature will decrease. That time we will credit the asset. Okay. That means assets have a debit balance. But in this debit nature, sometimes the asset will increase or sometimes the asset will decrease. If asset is increasing, that time we should debit. If the asset is decreasing, we should credit that asset. Okay. If any asset is increasing, we will debit, and if any asset is decreasing, we will credit. And this liability side, liabilities and capital have credit balance or credit nature. Okay. Same as asset, liabilities or capital also will increase or decrease. If debit nature is increasing, we will debit it. Okay. So, if credit nature is increasing, what we will do? We will credit it. And if credit nature is decreasing, we will debit it, just opposite. That means if capital or liability is increasing, that time we will credit it. And if capital or liability is decreasing, that time we will debit it. Is it clear? We can say like this also. When asset is increasing, we will debit. When asset is decreasing, we will credit. And when liability is increasing, we will credit. And when liability is decreasing, we will debit. Okay. Now we can try to make journal entries through this accounting equation. This is the format of journal. First column date, second particulars column, third LF column, fourth debit amount, and fifth credit amount. Right. Let's start the question. On 10th January 2018, Amal started business with cash rupees 50,000. Here we are solving or we are making journal entries through accounting equation. Okay. So in this transaction, Amal started business with cash rupees 50,000. In this transaction, cash 50,000 is coming and capital also increasing, right? Here cash is adding or increasing and same time capital also increasing. So when the asset is increasing, we should debit, and when the liability or capital is increasing, we should credit. See here cash 50,000 and capital also 50,000. Both sides are equal. cash capital 50,000 equal to cash 50,000. So here the accounting equation is correct. Okay, here cash is debit and capital is credit. Okay, now we can make the journal entry or we can journalize. First we should remember debit aspects will write first in journal. Okay, so this is the format. First column date, the date is 10th January 2018, and particulars column we can write cash account debtor to capital account. The amount column 50,000 and 50,000. Cash account debtor to capital account 50,000. And the narration. After the journal entry, we should write a brief description, that is narration. Here we can write cash brought as capital. Okay, then draw a line. Then next question. On 12th January 2018, purchased furniture rupees 5,000. This transaction also we can prove in accounting equation. Here we are purchasing furniture. Furniture is an asset. So here asset is coming or asset is increasing. One asset increasing. And we paid cash. Cash also an asset. So cash is decreasing. Cash is going. So here in the accounting equation, cash minus decreasing 5,000 and furniture increasing 5,000. Right? When asset is increasing, we should debit. When asset is decreasing, we should credit. Okay, so we can record in the journal. First date column, date 12th 01/2018. Furniture account debtor to cash account. Cash is going, so cash account we should credit. And the debit amount column 5,000, also credit amount column 5,000. Both sides are equal. And make the narration purchased furniture. Then draw a line. Okay. The next transaction. On 13th January 2018, purchased goods rupees 8,000 for cash. Here we are purchasing goods, so goods increasing. Goods is an asset. Asset increasing, and we are paying cash. Cash giving or cash decreasing. Here we know goods account debit and cash account credit. Right? But we are not using goods account directly into account. Okay, if the word goods is there, we can see one event also there. We will not use goods account. We will treat its event name. Event name means sometimes purchase, sales, purchase returns or sales returns. Okay, we are not using the word or we are not using goods account directly. We will treat purchases account or sales account or purchase returns account or sales returns account. Here it's a purchase, so the event is purchase, so we can use purchase account. Okay, and now we can record into the journal. The date column 13th January 2018. Particulars column purchases account debtor in debit amount 8,000 to cash account. Credit amount column 8,000. And write down the narration purchased goods. Okay, then draw a single line. This is the journal entry. So purchases account debtor rupees 8,000 to cash account 8,000. Narration purchased goods. Okay. Then the next transaction 14th January 2018. Purchased goods from Anil rupees 3,000 for credit. Here also we can prove the accounting equation. Here purchased goods from Anil for credit. This is a credit purchase. Credit purchase, but we can get the goods. Goods is an asset. So asset is coming. Asset is increasing. Enter. The Anil. We are not paying Anil. So Anil is a creditor. So increase the creditor or increase the liability. The liability name is Anil. The creditor name is Anil. So Anil, creditor increasing rupees 3000 and the goods also increasing 3000. The accounting equation, creditors 3000 equal to goods 3000. The accounting equation is correct. We know when asset increases, we should debit, and when liability increases, we should credit. So here goods is increasing, so we need to debit goods account, and creditor liability also increasing, so that time we should credit the liability, credit Anil. But here goods, we are not recording goods directly. We will record the event. Here the event is purchases. So purchases account we will debit. Right. Now we can record the journal entry. Date 14th January 2018 and particulars. Purchases account debtor. Debit column 3000 to Anil's account. Credit amount column 3000. And the narration, purchased goods on credit. Okay, then draw the line. Then try to make another transaction. 15th January 2018, sold goods rupees 4000 for cash. Here also we can prove the accounting equation. When selling goods, goods or stock is decreasing. Goods is an asset. Asset is decreasing 4000 rupees, and we are getting the cash. Cash is increasing rupees 4000. Okay, when asset is decreasing, we should credit, and when asset is increasing, we should debit. Here cash is increasing, so cash we can debit, and goods or stock it is decreasing, we can credit it. But we are not record the goods account, we are recording the event. Here event is sales, so we can record sales account. Okay, not the goods account. Here event is sales, so we can record sales account. Okay, then we can journalize this transaction. First date column, date 15th January 2018. Particulars, cash account debtor, debit amount column 4000 to sales account, credit amount column 4000. Okay, then the narration is sold goods. Okay, is it clear? Here cash is increasing, so cash account debit, and goods, not the goods, sales, sales account credit, took sales account. Okay, next transaction. On 16th January 2018, sold goods to John rupees 2000 for credit. This also we can prove it through accounting equation. Here goods sold to John for credit. This transaction is not cash transaction. This we are selling goods to John for credit. At the time of selling the goods, what is happening? Goods is decreasing. Correct. Goods is an asset. Asset decreasing. Goods or stock decreasing. How much? Rupees 2000. We are not getting the cash, but a debtor is coming. A debtor is increasing. Debtor also an asset. This debtor is the person, John. John is coming. Okay, so John is increasing. Asset increasing. So here goods decreasing and debtor increasing. When asset increasing, we should debit. Here John, debtor is increasing. So John account we should debit. And goods is decreasing. So we should credit. But here we should not credit goods account. We should write sales account because the event is sales. Okay. Then now we can write the journal entry. Date column, date 16th January 2018. And particulars column, debtor, John account debtor, rupees 2000 in debit column. 2. Sales account, 2000 in credit column. And the narration is sold goods on credit. And draw the line. Then we can check another transaction. On 19th January 2018, paid cash to Anil, rupees 2000. Here we are paying cash to Anil. Who is Anil? Anil is a creditor. Long before we purchased the goods from Anil on credit. Right? So now we are paying to Anil. Before Anil was a creditor. Now we are paying. That means the creditor is decreasing. Creditor is a liability. So creditor Anil is decreasing. And we are paying cash. Paying cash means giving cash. So cash is decreasing. So here Anil, creditor also decreasing and cash also decreasing. Okay. See this accounting equation. It is correct. Liability side Anil decreasing 2000 equal to asset side cash also decreasing 2000. Anil 2000 equal to cash 2000. Accounting equation is correct. Here creditor Anil is decreasing. When liability is decreasing, we need to debit. And cash also decreasing. When asset is decreasing, we need to credit. Okay. In the date column, 19th January 2018. And particulars column, first need to write the debit. So here debit Anil. Anil's account debtor. Debit amount column 2000. To cash account credit amount column 2000. So Anil's account debtor to cash account 2000 and the narration is paid cash to Anil. Right? Then draw a single line. And the next transaction is on 20th January 2018, cash received from John rupees 1500. Here we are receiving rupees 1500 from John. Who is John? John is a debtor. So we are receiving the money from the debtor. So what is happening here? We are receiving the cash. Cash is an asset. So this asset cash is increasing and debtor John is a debtor. Debtor also an asset. So this debtor is decreasing. Right? One asset is increasing, cash is increasing and one asset, debtor is decreasing. When asset is increasing, we will debit and when asset is decreasing, we need to credit it. See here the accounting equation is correct. Both one asset is increasing, one asset is decreasing. Right? So here cash account debit and John account credit. We can make the journal entry. Date column 20th January 2018. Cash account debtor in debit column 1500 to John account credit amount column 1500 and the narration is received cash from John. Okay. Next we can try another transaction. 22nd January 2018, paid salary rupees 5000. Here we are paying salary. That means cash is paying. Cash is decreasing. When we paying salary, we are paying the cash. We are giving the cash. So cash is an asset. So cash asset is decreasing. Okay, 5,000 cash is decreasing. And we know all expenses. Here salary is an expense. All payments we will adjust from the capital. Right? All payments or all receipts we will adjust from the capital. We already done like that. Okay. So we will deduct from this capital the salary 5,000 we will deduct from this capital. Right? So we will deduct 5,000 from this capital. Why this 5,000 is deducting from the capital? What is the reason? Or what is the cause? We know all expenses we need to adjust from the capital, right? We need to deduct from the capital. From the accounting equation, we know that. But one thing, if any adjustment is related with the capital, that is add or deduct, at that time we will mention or we will write the reason for deducting. Okay. So what is the reason here? The reason is salary paid. So we will write here salary. Okay. When liability decreasing, we will debit it. Okay. Here liability is decreasing, capital is decreasing, but in the name of salary. So salary we will debit, and when the asset is decreasing, that time we will credit it. So cash we need to credit. Okay. Then we can write the journal entry. Date 22nd January 2018. Particulars column. Salary account debtor. Debit amount column 5,000 to cash credit amount column 5,000. And the narration is salary paid. Draw a line. Okay. We can check one more transaction. On 23rd January 2018, interest received rupees 500. Okay. Interest received means we receive cash 500 as interest. So cash coming, cash increasing, cash is an asset. So when asset increasing, we will debit. Okay. Here interest received is an income. So when income increased, we will add with capital, right? So capital also increase 500. But we will not write the name capital. We will write the cost of the receipt. Here the cost is interest. If any receipt or any expenses is affect with the capital, that time we will write the cause of the effect. Okay. Here interest received. Interest received means capital increase. Our investment or capital is increasing. But we will not write the name capital. We will write the name interest. Okay. So in place of capital, we will write interest. Okay. When capital or liability increasing, we will credit. And when asset increasing, we will debit. So here cash account we have to debit and interest account we have to credit. Okay. Now we have to write in the journal. In the date column, 23rd January 2018 and particulars. First we need the debit transaction. Here cash account debtor amount column 500 to interest account credit column 500, and the narration is interest received, and draw a single line. Okay. This is the way we are making journal entries through modern approach. For making journal entries, you can use the concept behind the rule of debit and credit or this modern approach.